Hey guys, today I'm going to make a cod. It's gonna be with lemon juice, white wine, and some capers. And then on the side, I'm going to roast some asparagus. Pretty simple and delicious, so I hope you guys like this recipe. So here are the ingredients for the meal today. I have the cod here. For the cod, we're going to need some lemon juice, some grapeseed oil for frying the fish, some garlic and a shallot, some capers. We're going to drain it from the juice, some white wine, dill, salt and pepper. And then over here, I'm going to, as I said, roast some asparagus. I just season it with some salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, and drizzle some olive oil. So the first thing I did is I washed the asparagus and then I got rid of the ends. If you remember from my previous video, the way you do that is you take your asparagus and you bend it, and then it breaks in the area where the tough part can be discarded, and then you're left with the tender asparagus. So then I took a baking sheet, I put parchment paper on top, I put the dried asparagus, and I'm just going to drizzle with some olive oil, about probably a tablespoon I would say, and then sprinkle the seasoning. So onion powder, garlic powder, salt and pepper. I would say about half a teaspoon to a teaspoon of each seasoning. I would do a little bit less on the pepper. And then that's going to go in the oven for 10 to 15 minutes. The oven is at 400 degrees. And then keep an eye out. Halfway through, you can toss them around just so they get nicely brown on each side. So here I am, ready to cook the cod. I got all of the ingredients ready. I was going to film this and show you how I'm going to make the sauce and how I'm going to cook the cod. And I open up the package for the fish and it smells like death, okay? Definitely went bad. I don't even feel like bringing it back to the store because that's just annoying, like whatever. But now I don't know what to do. I don't know what I'm gonna eat for dinner, and I have this all ready to go. I'm actually considering driving to the store and getting some more fish. That could be crazy, but I think I'm gonna do it. I'll report shortly. Okay, the asparagus have been in the oven for 15 minutes, so I'm taking them out. They look perfect. And they smell fantastic. So here they go. Thank you. Okay, I'm back at home. That smell, I truly can't unsmell that. It's still stuck in my nose. It's really bad. But I'm happy I got my fish. So now I have a small saucepan. I put the wine in there. I'm putting the lemon juice. I'm also going to put in the garlic and the shallot. I'm going to bring that to a boil and then let it so now this is boiling, and I'm going to let it cook until it reduces by a third. We have a couple more minutes for this, but let's take you over here. I have another pan. You need to have a pan that can also go in the oven. I have grapeseed oil in there. You can use whatever high heat oil. Now I have my cod. I cut it up into smaller pieces, season it with some salt, some pepper, and garlic powder. Now I'm going to take these and put it right on this pan. And the idea is that we want to brown them on both sides. So I'm going to sear it for about 2 minutes on each side. And then we're going to put it in the 450 degree oven. So as you can see, this has definitely reduced quite a bit. So now I'm going to be adding 1 tablespoon of butter at a time. So I'm gonna put this in, let that melt, and then that's when I'm going to add the other tablespoon. Remember, this is vegan butter, but you can use regular butter and the flavor will be much better with the regular butter. The butter has melted. I'm going to lower the heat to a medium low, maybe a little simmer, and add the dill and the capers, and then let that mend together for about 2 minutes. Now I'm putting the fish in the oven for 2 minutes. I'm going to taste this now and season it with some salt and some pepper, and then the sauce is done. Okay, I'm taking this cod out. I'm going to take this sauce, pour it over. One last thing. Took the fish out. I have some breadcrumbs. I'm going to sprinkle some. Then put it back in the oven. Put the broiler on high. And broil that for 1 to 2 minutes. Okay, that's it. And serve it with the asparagus.